We are live. You know what time it is. It's Monday, 2 p.m. Eastern. This is Jason Blummer with the Ask Jason Question series. We have people sending a question here to the info at Thriveal.com. Actually, we get the questions in a lot of different ways. Through email is one way we do that. And we have a question from Paula. So here's what Paula said. I saw you speak at a conference, and you said you and your partner plan your whole year in advance on your calendar. What do you do if things come up, e.g. like tax emergencies? That's a great question, Paula. But first I want to say thanks, Bill.com. They keep raising the bar on their product. And so they raised the bar again in this AP environment that they created with an AI-enabled platform. Artificial intelligence, that's what they use. That's crazy. But we already know that because our firm has been using them for close to 9 years. We have to. We're a virtual firm, so we do controllership, and so we use Bill.com for any of those controllership or outsourced controller type work that we do with our clients all across the country. So, and Bill.com just updated the platform. It's an easier to use interface, easier to find buttons, international payments. They keep dumping all kind of cool stuff into this product. So thanks Bill.com for sponsoring the Ask Jason Question series. So let's dive into what Paula said. So she heard that Julie and I, my partner, we plan our whole year out in advance on our calendar, and we do, and that sounds crazy, but it's a particular firm management technique we use called strategic calendar work blocking. So we had to create this so we could get all the things done, all the wonderful fun things done that we do every year. And so let me just tell you real quick, basically what we do is we have a process of booking about 8 to 10 things, large, what we call big calendar containers on our calendar, and these define kind of what we're going to do for the whole year. And our goal is no white space. So if you look at our calendar, there's no white space in the areas that we work. And so what we're seeking to do is to be intentional. So white space is unintentional. Even if we go for a walk or if there's a break or something like that, whatever it may be, if you need to take time off to go do something with a kid or whatever it may be, we plan that time. And so it's all intentional. And what this does is it's really letting us control our calendar. We're stepping into the control seat of our firm. And doing that strategically is when you do it with your calendar. And so that's what Paul is talking about, planning this thing in advance. Now, a lot of people wonder, they say, well, if you've planned your whole year in advance, what do you do if things pop up? And of course, that does happen. So in our strategic calendar work blocking sessions, we do those at conferences and online and things like that. What we do is we talk about how to move the blocks around. There's a strategy to actually move them around, and you can do that. And the cool thing, here's the cool thing, when you decide to move a calendar block that you've already decided needed to be there, it means you've already decided a priority, and when you're moving it, you're deciding to move the priority to a lower priority. And so just that knowledge alone is what allows you to be successful. That kind of planning is what lets you make all the decisions without being arbitrary or without letting your clients or the world control you in any way. If you've been bold enough to say to your calendar, hey calendar, this is what we're going to do for the whole year. That's a pretty bold statement because you know it ain't going to work that way. But when you do it, you've made some priorities in your life, right? And just the thought and the act of talking about those priorities, that's what's so strategic. Just to get this kind of calendar filled out a whole year in advance is crazy. But it forces you to be super priority focused. And so, like Paula says, things come up like a tax emergency. And what we get to do is make a decision. Is this emergency worth moving another block to a lower priority, or is it not? And does the emergency, is it truly an emergency? And so we're always making those decisions. So we've always got with us the right amount of information we need to make the right decisions for our firm and its success. So that's what Paul is talking about when we talk about book our calendar in advance. So Paula, I hope that helps explain that just because we book our calendar in advance does not mean things don't happen, because of course they do, but we're always moving and making decisions about our calendar. So one thing I want to let you know is strategic calendar work blocking is something we teach at the Thrival Incubator, and we do that every May and August. And we got one coming up in August, and let's see, the date for our August incubator is the 15th through the 17th, August incubator. You can go to thrival.com/incubator, and you can see the agenda down if you scroll down there. It's filling up. We've only got a few seats left. And this thing is life-changing. We have a lot of people that go through this that come from around the world, and it really gets them on the path to changing their firm in really incredible ways. And if you want to learn about strategic calendar work blocking, you've got a chance to do that. It really can be mind-blowing to watch us walk through those steps, but you can take pieces away that really will change your firm. So that's it. Bill.com. Thank you for sponsoring the Ask Jason Question Series. Paula, we hope that's helpful. Thank you for sending a question. And if you want to send a question, make sure you do that. Send it to info@thrival.com, and we'll hook you up with some strategy. So thanks for joining us this week. Have a great rest of the week. We'll see you. Bye-bye.